So we take refuge and chant Bodhicitta. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. And I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. And I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. 诸佛正法正宗尊，一切菩提我归依，愿以布施等资粮。愿力有情，我愿成佛。诸佛正法正宗尊，一切菩提我归依，愿以布施等资粮。愿成佛。诸佛正法正宗尊，一切菩提我归依，愿以布施等资粮。我愿力有情，我愿成佛。我们做一个短的曼陀罗。萨吉布吉说些美陀RAM，瑞拉林吉尼的根巴迪，桑给信徒尼的无瓦吉，若可南拉亲拉丘巴拉修。Edam Guru Rana Mandala Nihataya Mi. So we adjust our motivation, the motivation of bodhicitta. So at the time of cause, then it's at the time of effect. What you think at the time of cause. So when you cook some food without putting salt, at the time of the effect, the food will not be salty. At the time of cooking tea, you don't put sugar, then you will not be sweet. So at the time of cause, you never think that this one will benefit people to become enlightened. You'll not bring about the cause because the cause is not there. If you never plant coffee, you cannot wish for a coffee. You will not have. The main cup of a cause of a cup of coffee, drink or beverage is coffee seed. The rest are called supporting condition. 一个叫主因，一个叫助缘。主因跟助缘。咖啡豆呢，就是主因咖啡，一杯咖啡的主因，但是要把它磨成粉啊、烘焙啊、烧烤啊，一个人会煮咖啡的那个叫助因助缘。主因重要，助缘也重要。当有主因、助缘、因缘，你看因缘凑在一起的时候，有些东西就发生了，好像不会想到的，它就会发生。因为我们每个都要离苦得乐，所以我们不要造苦的因，要记得这样，必须要背下来哦。这一点必须要知道，不可以做。就是说，因为我们每个人都不要受苦，所以我们不可以造苦的因。Since all of us do not wish for suffering, we should not create the cause of suffering. So, but you say, oh, but I don't know, I create the cause. So now I tell you, don't kill, don't steal, don't lie, no sexual misconduct, no taking alcohol. Now these are the 5. Keep it very well. Keep it that this is my line. If people say 你没有底线的说，我这个是我的底线。Last time in the military, so when the senior officer come, you need to drink with them and they give you my drink, correct? But I say I don't take alcohol. Even the chief of army look at me, wow, I drink water, you know, drink Coca-Cola, but he drink alcohol, drink beer. Desmond Quack. It was quite funny, you know. I don't drink, you funny guy, you know. You don't drink beer. 所以我们有一个底线，就是五戒，五戒为底线。然后你要修十善，修十善。善呢，就是有身口意，身体的就不是不杀生、不邪淫、不偷窃3个，4个语的，这我们要这样要把它照顾好。就是说一直讲话咯，当你变成一个习惯，你也不知道你讲话，你很喜欢讲话，那你看到人就讲话，那你一直讲话，我们说 gossiping 就不用人听的，自己跟自己讲话，自言自语也是 call gossiping。就在造恶业了，懂吗？啱参参吗？那个是造恶业了。 你们不是交给对不对？可能你们不知道，现在就不要做了，懂吗？也是你说好，我发愿我念100 million Om Mani Padme，你没有时间交给完，你真的没有什么时间。而世界上有很多人就念，他们做了100 million Guru Rinpoche mantra， 他不只是他们不是做一次而已，他们做了2、3、4次了。我也感觉到那种人，我们说在消业障，从他内心里面就产生一种变化，他就可以帮助到人，真的可以帮助到人。所以我们就不要浪费经济。为什么你做东西又会造恶业，来生会受恶报的？我们不如造善业，对不对？所以你这一点你们必须要彻底的了解。一个就是说不要做谎言，小小的也不要说了，就是说。所以以后你也是你讲骗话呢，以后人家你说乃是真的，人家都不相信你，所以就不要讲了，讲真话真理。然后呢，二者呢就是说诽谤人的，然后不骂人呐，尽你可能不要骂。也是我说我也感觉到可以不要骂吗？我们可以就是说我们就是说很明确的，可以很直接的。没有用感情的，就是说你所做的不对，或者什么某某东西，但是也是你做了，他不听哦，也是没有用啊，对不对？就是说你不要起嗔恨心，因为火烧功德林。当你起嗔恨心的时候，你才是修很久的福报，乃是一下子都能会毁掉的。所以不要生气，要记得的，一定要记得这一点。也是你是一个很会发脾气的人呢。然后你不要怪他每次发脾气的，你这样做以后你造一个因，你会很快发脾气。然后你说他发脾气，我可以修安忍。但是首先你要知道，发脾气呢就是说烧掉你的功德，就不要做，要记得这一点。在入行论里面第6品，他第1句说，你几万界所非常非常用很多心资、很多能量、很多时间所造的善业，会一刹那被大火烧掉。好像香港大火，他们建那个楼要建蛮久，对不对？家私也要放进去啊，摆设的东西可能要好久的东西。你看，只是24小时全部都烧到一空，完蛋，对不对？有些也把命赔掉，对不对？你看，就是说火烧功能就是这样，所以要记得，也是你为什么我们会生气呢？因为我们有要，我要这个东西我得不到，然后他损坏我的东西，我也生气。所以你会觉得，也是今生你说什么东西都可以 share， 都可以分享回来，那你就不会这么容易。也是你自己真的是一个很会生气的人，你知道的。所以你在家里面一定要供水 ，water bowl。通常我们说有7供叫杯子，我们在寺庙里面看一杯一杯一杯的水，但是也是你家里的小马很喜欢喝水的，你就完蛋，他们就在里面水明铺啊。所以我通常是供那些矿泉水，它的盖子盖住的，所以蚂蚁不会进去里面。不要紧，你供那个water bottle不用开的，Buddha know how to open one, understand？ Buddha 不要亏人家供，不用Buddha会开的，所以这个可以保存蛮久的。也是你很生气，那你水杯在哪里？你要供些大汤去不？你像你觉得我是个生气的，师傅讲面汤哦，一瓢水3汤哦，7汤。So if you alter water, if you are the type that get angry very fast, it's one of the most thing, the cooling water. 所以我教你们哦，也是你非常生气了，你一定要拿一个水壶，喝多一点水，降温，要降温，也是你保持这种习惯呢。第一个，我们在修行者呢当下，他通常有2个东西，也是上次跟你讲。第一者呢就是要放下，二者不要生气。他通常会这样跟你讲，这个你会做的，不用很多解释的，放下多一点点，不要争取这么多人名，乃是你多有名也是要走，对不对？所以我们会互相残杀，就有多我的，所以然后呢，我们就会因为生气，我们会 首先我们没有很多福报了，那我们只剩下这么少哦，又把它毁掉回来，真的很不值得。有个人说：“师父，我很生气嘞，因为他我生气，那我又生气他，因为我这么难做的福报哦，我还回掉，因为他害我。”哦，你很笨蛋呢！我生气他害我生气，那我生气我寻到我的福报。你们很假了嘞，对不对？当你这样了解的时候哦，当你会生气的时候，你会找一个什么理由来哦，说我是正确的，那个人是不正确的，我最对的，别的人是错的。I'm the best. I'm the center. I know everything. Really? You're right. I have never even seen your left eye before. You say you know everything. You have never seen the back of your head before. 通常我们说，一般人说我看到我才相信，对不对？你从未看过你后面的脑袋，对不对？直接看的，不要做镜子啦。你没有看到吗？但是它有嘛，对不对？你可以摸得到，对不对？你没有看到，你只是没看到，不代表看到没有哎。没有看到不代表那个东西不存在，没有看到不代表那个东西不存在。So for the ordinary people that most of us are is I see, I believe. For most ordinary people is I see, I believe. For those who practice, I believe I shall see. For those who practice is I believe I shall see. I believe that this will work, and I believe through reasoning, through experience, then I will be able to benefit as many people as I can. So for those who practice is I believe I shall see. For the ordinary, I see, I believe. Even they see, they still don't believe on. So don't try to explain yourself to them, understand or not? You waste time. So right now, you all don't have a lot of time already. One method to save time is don't waste time. How about that? Don't try to convince, try to explain to people why you need to do good too. No need. No need. You'll waste a lot of time. Why? Because the person to do something, then they create obstacle for them in future to learn. You just pray for them better. You say prayer for them. What prayer to do? I will give you all the prayer. You got not enough time. If I give you all the prayer, every month you do one time, one Great Liberation Sutra, one Arya Sangata Sutra, one Golden Light Sutra. And you all copy her, right? By the time this year you all come back, say we are after 1 year, we are got an entry, you all gather. Have you finished all reading all the 5 Sutra or not? If you have finished 5 Sutra, that means you're pretty good. Not print, copy. You copy her, right? Of course, I give you the printing version one. That means you quickly can collect the merit. By printing, collect merit. But you can copy her, right? It purifies more negative karma. See, one is called collect merit. You see, when they say that if you copy the Stupa, you collect merit. You print the Sutra, you also collect merit. But when you copy, you purify. Purify, understand that? Purify negative karma. No doubt you print also can purify, but it's not as much as the effort you come inside to purify your thing. So must understand the difference right now. So when we got Jing Lun, when we say turn the Om Mani Padme Hum prayer wheel, right? So some of you all got a small one. So inside there, let's say got 2 million Om Mani Padme Hum. You turn, you create the merit of the thing. But let's say if you use hand one, powerful, yes. When anyone sees someone, let's say Millie was holding the thing, see, this person that day, if he just kill his mother, kill his father, and he saw someone turning prayer wheel, that person cannot go to the lower realm. That's how powerful. You cannot see, cannot be what? How can like that one? There was one Lama Zopa Rinpoche, my teacher Lama Zopa. He said, it cannot be. Where got people turn like that, create so much merit one? Rinpoche refused, show aspect of refusing to believe that prayer wheel is so powerful. Can like that kill father, kill mother, kill arahat. Then someone turn prayer wheel, see the person purify. Rinpoche refused to believe. Till Rinpoche saw the money kambun and were written inside there, the prayer wheel by Song Sang Khenpo. Then he said, now it's real right now. This is true. So how many people kill father, kill mother will see a prayer wheel inside correctly done one with the earth mantra, sky mantra, then the root mantra, the rock mantra, and all the money done properly one. Not many. In fact, very rare. So you should all have a prayer wheel. Okay? Must have a prayer wheel. You don't know how to get her, right? Later I give name. Then I call Punsuk. Wow, me again. His hair already standing up white color already. Anymore become greyish white. Chuki. Because he tell me some of you ask question, he never believe one. Huh? Got this question one. Okay. So I hope you all take away these two things. First, try to let go attachment as much as you can. So inside your house, you go and look at yourself, which thing you're most attached to one. Most, if you got a dog, right, you probably attached to your dog or cat lah. In the sutra, they say if you get this, right, then you're going to disrupt your practice by quite a lot. A lot of people don't even travel because my dog at home I cannot come out because I'm not taking care of my dog. Then you don't need to practice anymore already. You cannot come for pilgrimage, you cannot do anything. Because I need to take care of dog. I say, okay, it's good. I mean that, but right now you will not have a chance to hear, come to holy place. The other way is to bring your dog along. But your dog need quarantine. Then you must come earlier. Then quite jialat. Then whole day you take care of yourself and the dog. But it's very good. If someone can bring their dog and walk here, then it's the best. So far I haven't seen yet. I take my dog photograph, cannot. Yeah, that's why it's possible, of course. There will be some benefit. So if you keep pets, you can't do the thing. So give out attachment as much as you can. So for serious practitioners, they don't usually keep pets. But if the dog come, of course, you share food, whatever thing with them, but you don't usually keep the thing because that will disrupt your thing. So one student, Hua Sun, is here, he got one dog. So I told him must give up, So he give to the dog caretaker. So he know his dog well taken care of. So when free, he still see the dog. So quite useful lah. So at least no need to think of my dog lah, whatever thing. Dog quite good. That wasn't there. Dog quite good one. Dog got dog hotel one. His hotel, the dog stay on more expensive one day than taking care of your one. One day $50 or $60 the hotel. Some hotel got the dog. They can you go one. They walk you go. Then they show CCTV. Your dog smile. Then oh yeah, my dog okay. I'm gonna tell you, 呢樣冇夠時間呀，你明知冇？我們沒有很多時間 really want to develop yourself. So you want to enjoy this life, got pet as a companion, whatever thing. I say it's not wrong, but when you want to become a practitioner, they really want to take out this two packet of thing, to obstruction to omission and to obstruction to karma and affliction. You need to give all your concentration on these two work. 不可以散心的，不可以散乱的。There's just no time for it. There's just no time for it. So the last few days, in the very first day, I told you that in our practice got beginning, got end. Generation, take refuge, generate bodhicitta. Then got 4 immeasurable, 7 limb prayer. I will introduce this in Bodhgaya. I want to teach the Chenrezig practice there in the garden. Then we do the zhensing. That means we count mantra or recite prayer. Usually we say prayer first. We say sutra first, like Heart Sutra, Vajrakata Sutra, Golden Light Sutra, Arya Sankara Sutra, then the Great Liberation Sutra. Then after that we count mantra. We count Shakyamuni Buddha mantra, we count Om Mani Padme Hum Tara mantra, and then Manjushri mantra. Let me count a few. Can count all. It's good. You got, let's say you retire, got nothing to do, so you can count all. But after you get bored, you will get bored. I'm quite sure you will get bored. Unless you got shamatha. When you got shamatha, your body will not be bored. Your body will feel bliss. Right now, we are neither here or there yet. We count, but we don't have the physical bliss we need to have. We need to make our body at ease. It's just that you want to enjoy a night out, right? You need to put your small kid to sleep, right? Now, your body is that small little kid like that. Need attention all the time. Want to see something, eat something, whatever thing want. So once you got physical bliss, when you got shamatha, then you can able pay all your attention at the mental level right now, where you will be able to practice without any hindrances, and your body support you in it. They call physical bliss, mental bliss, physical pliancy, mental pliancy. 这个九住心. So to arrive that, you need to put all the effort that you have. I'll pray that you all got the condition. So right now we do just now 5 minutes, right? Enough or not? So usually it's not enough, but at least we gather the attention back on this spot. Like just now the 4 gentlemen were talking, correct? Quite difficult to concentrate, correct? Not. Even you say, I don't want to listen. The more you say you don't listen, the more you listen, correct? Not. The more you say never mind, then the louder the voice becomes. Well, how come like that? No? Because attention is like that. Our mind work opposite one. The more you say no, your mind say yes. Is that small kid, correct? 不要打开 the more you touch every drawer. You go to people's house, got small kid, all the drawer got rubber band one, correct? Because they open every drawer. They open everything one. So our mind is like monkey mind. We never really settle down. Because we never understand that we really need to settle down. So In the beginning, you need to a little bit like put yourself not to sit too long, but sit such that you're comfortable for a certain period of time. How long? 15 minutes. So I do the Zoom program for many years already. So if you all like don't know how to start, you all can actually log on to the Zoom every night 9. Even I'm not live, there's a repeat. Then repeat, you can still practice what? At least someone guide you, guided. So you can hear, then we do a practice. Then sometimes I come live, then I'll talk whatever that day was in my mind or whatever I listen. So I thought I'd share with you. Then 分享. So slowly, bit by bit, you get a little bit of overall and you get some Dharma knowledge. So the Dharma knowledge is to transform your mind. It's to transform your mind such that you can understand truth. When we prostrate every time, do you know why we prostrate not? We usually prostrate to someone that is very special, very more powerful than us, right or not? First is to reduce our humility. Next one is to show respect to someone. So the someone, the Buddha, is the someone who have known the ultimate truth or reality that can free us. So do you prostrate to your doctor that free you from your medicine, like you sick one? We never, correct? We usually, we don't do that because we know that don't warrant that or not a practice, Like you go to the hospital, you prostrate to your doctor. Then your doctor probably think this siao one, correct or not? So when we prostrate to the Buddha, we're actually prostrating to the truth. My teacher Lama Yeshe say when we prostrate every time, right, we have realized that we prostrate to Shakyamuni Buddha who saw the ultimate truth of all things. How things fundamentally exist. The fundamental reality of things. So probably you're hearing for the first time there's something called reality beyond what we see. Beyond what we see, there's another level of reality. That's how the truth is. When Buddha see things like illusion. We see things as so real. 我们说如梦幻. But we are unable to see that way. We straight away go inside the dream and we dream together with people. That's why that few days we say the Buddha is someone who have fully awakened. Someone who have awakened. So to awaken your Buddha potential, then you must know that I can get awakened, then this is what I want to be. Then this path is called the path. In the very beginning, the 8 verses I taught yesterday is to protect your mind so that if you're able to keep, every time remind yourself at a certain point, it might not be spontaneous, but will be a contrived. Let me put a lot of effort. Then you won't say the guy is bad guy. You might feel irritated, but after a while you will feel that guy very, very, very special. I want to cherish. If I call the 4 gentlemen come here and talk, right, you won't cherish the person I came for at this moment right now. You're like, well, I'm still right now. But if you're able to practice the thing, cherish the thing, maybe your mind transform already, right? You start to know that the main fault I cannot get all the benefit I want because I still got child cherishing. 我还有爱我之. You realize that the main fault is your child cherishing. So inside this child cherishing, correct, it creates all the particular faults. So the 8 verses. So today I want to introduce the 37 practice of a Bodhisattva. What Bodhisattva do? So if in your life say, 师父, I don't want to take any initiation, I don't want to take any more thing, but I just want to practice what a Bodhisattva do. Now inside the 37 practice contain all the point. If you're able to do everything inside there, then 你就是人间菩萨, for sure. At the conventional level. Here inside we also talk the ultimate level. But inside there, 一定要补充, especially 智慧 one. So I want to share this with you. I received the oral transmission of this many times. Usually for a teacher, before they talk, they always talk which text they're going to use. This text was written by one of the Kadampa master called Tomei Tsangpo. So Tomei Tsangpo was a great Bodhisattva. There once was a flood coming from a high stream going to flood the rivers down below. So when villagers know that the flood going to raise up, it will definitely flood the one low land below. So he take a piece of rock and then he run to the Bodhisattva there and request for help, Tomei Tsangpo. Then Tomei Tsangpo was himself a great Bodhisattva. He blessed, He blessed a piece of rock. He take a piece of rock near him and he say, if I, Tomei Tsangpo, is a Bodhisattva, may the river flow backwards. And he blessed the rock. And the person run back and then put on the river and the river flow backwards. Because he was a real Bodhisattva. So he was the composer of this text. And when he composed this text, he said that I'm not any great Lama. I'm not write this for anything. I wrote it more for myself to remind myself of my practice. And I think since I do it without any hint of pride, anything, I think it will be of some benefit for those people who come out to meet. So some of you all for the first time on this very sacred place, this stupa here, unearth one, discover this, and you're able to put into practice. Must you do all the 37? Yes. That's the thing about the Dharma, cannot 师父可以做33个吗？4个不要 cannot. Because Buddha 是圆满的 you need all. So the Buddha, no extra, no less. Usually what is required is all inside. Like 6 paramita, why 6, not 7? There's a meaning behind. 3 or 3 door, how you create the thing. So I received this from my teacher many times. And this Domain Sampo, he was born in 13th century in one part of Tibet. So he was when very young, he showed the exceptional kindness for animal. So at the age of about 13, he entered the monastery and he was practicing. He was really practicing. And then he showed great thing and he did retreat. And then one day when he saw one beggar outside the thing, really very difficult, but no one do because he got a lot of lice. And no one feed him. So in the monastery, you don't always get food one. It's not that the monastery feed you. In Tibet, not like that one. When you stay in a big gompa, all the monks together, they got smaller house called kamsen. You go inside there. Then inside the kamsen, they got smaller house like your teacher. So when your teacher accept you, your teacher will take care of you. He'll give you your clothes and food. That means champa and hot tea. So usually they sometimes go hungry in Tibet. So they survive one day when they got puja, then they got hot cup of tea. If not, then they will go hungry. You cannot believe they can go hungry, right now. You always thought they got food. No, it's not that one. So he saved his food for the beggar man outside. So every day he will save some of his food for him. Then one time, he went for a few days, he not see the man around. So he starts to search for him. So he saw him was hiding in one corner, a certain distance away. So he asked, why you hide here? He said that the monks chased me out because I'm so dirty and shabby and got so much lice. Well, he got generated so much compassion. He bring him inside his room, and he gave him his clothes to wear. He take on his clothes all lice, He said, if I to throw away, all the lice will die. So he wear the thing. And when the lice come in, he looked so unwell. Then his friend say, hey, some say he very brave because he offer his body to the lice. Some say he very dumb. But he say, you don't need to say anything. I'll do what I think is correct. So he feed the lice for about 15, 16 days. The lice after naturally pass away. And then he recover. But this shows that the strength of his compassion. That means he will not take. This is exactly what Lama Zopa Rinpoche do. In the earlier day, Rinpoche will go to New Delhi at the train station. Right? So Roger, they all check inside some Indian guest house. So the Indian guest house is like the first day hotel we had, but down by 10 times worse one. Nothing like that. You think first hotel we all stay jialat, right? Think 10 times worse. So Roger stay one room, Rinpoche stay one room. So when Rinpoche go inside, Roger go inside Rinpoche was like that, bare body, take out the clothes like that. Then what are you doing? I'm feeding the mosquito. We a long time never eat already. Then Roger say, you can't do that. You get malaria, you get all the things. Then finally they get him, Rinpoche aware. Then Roger go out. Then after a while, then come back, Rinpoche will do that again. We say, so what's wrong? They haven't not eat for a long time, right? So inside their mind, right, they got this. So Tomei Tsangko got one very famous verse inside there now. If it was very beneficial for all beings that I'm happy, let me be happy. It was more beneficial that I'm sick, let me be sick. It was more beneficial for sentient being, I recover from my sickness, let me recover. I will totally rely on the three jewels. Whatever happened to me may only be benefit to others. That was his prayer, his constant prayer. He only relied on the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. And whatever thing he said, I really rely on. And the three jewels already taken care. If I'm sick, that means it's the best for me. It's the best for sentient being, not me. Best for sentient being. So that's right. I felt that this was a very powerful attitude. So whatever happened, his mind was never affected because he was that was the best. Because I make a prayer already. Because what I do as a consequence of my prayer, is for the best of best sentient being. I felt that was so beautiful. It was an amazing thing, correct or not? So if you henceforth from the rest of your life, you say, I'm being poor, and it was beneficial, let me be poor. If it's beneficial, I'm rich, then let me be rich. Then he wrote one more. If it's beneficial, if I die, give me the strength to die gracefully. If it's beneficial that I fall sick, give me the strength to fall sick well. If it's beneficial that I recover, give me the strength to recover well. So whatever I rely, I pray to the three jewel to give me the strength to live my life perfectly. I felt a simple prayer, but I felt that it really spoke something very sincere from your heart. It's something you all can understand. If you ever you all do like this, right? This for one day. Do it every, don't think a whole life, do one day at a time. One day. Okay, after do 5 days, I want to take a break. I want to go Bugaya, I want to do shopping already. Few days may not shop already. Sifu come here so ulu, never got shopping one. You go Bugaya, you got shopping, don't worry. You all walk your 100 round, you can go and shop like mad. Outside there got many things. I'll bring you go and eat Thai food. Because the Thai monk here, remember me, must tell them order. You enjoy the best Thai food in the whole of your life. You won't believe one. I don't believe Thai food tastes so good. I didn't eat, but I smell. Oh, it smells very good. I can smell. Still can smell. So this prayer, I will write it out. I hope that it can become one of your prayer. One of your prayer. Every time when you feel very difficult that time, right? Then you feel that all thing is hopeless for you. Say, by me, then you pray now. If it is beneficial for me to be hopeless, and it can benefit sentient being, let never a string of hope come to me anymore. May all beings be well and happy. If you ever pray this way from a very depth of heart, you just destroy your child cherishing. When you destroy your child cherishing, there's no self, so you cannot suffer one. Now that's the deal now. When you have prayed so hard to cherish other people, because you suffer because there's child cherishing, because you pray so hard to suffer, then there's no self. You cannot suffer anymore already. You cannot. So you all must be brave at least one time. For 1 minute, you try. You try. Wow, for the very first time, I felt that I'm ready, to take on everyone's suffering. For the very first time you open your heart, for the very first time all the prayer work, for the very first time you experience delight of the particular mind. Okay? So, but Tomei Sangpo, actually, when he, at the conventional level, you see that he fit her, right? But actually, at his mind, he was doing another yoga. Because he understands that all the phenomena are empty by nature. All the phenomena are all empty by nature. He know what it was, what he experienced sickness, the sickness is empty from his own side. So he accepted sickness as dependent on arising as part of cyclic existence. And he remind him to remain patient and see the true empty nature of things, because he saw the gakcha clearly in his body, the pain. And he was able to negate it by understanding the wisdom, realizing it. He was able to do it. Okay. 37 practice Bodhisattva, Nguchu Tomei Sangpo. Every time you see a piece of rock, correct? Next time you're blessed. If I am a Bodhisattva, may I put the rock at my house, everybody goes silent. Then you see everybody goes silent. Then they go to silent and look at the rock. Hey, how come you never do your work? Or your prayer didn't work? Power of truth is very powerful, because you all never try, you all never believe. You all must believe, not yourself, you must believe the prayer. Understand? Right now, you all don't know. You cannot believe a $10 work or the whatever currency work. Don't know how it works, right? But you got a real genuine piece. You go to the shop, you exchange potato or vegetable or butter, whatever thing, correct or not? You don't know how it works. But the thing itself, by the power of the truth of the thing, correct? It is the most powerful thing that you can have. You can invoke one. So it's really, really very, very powerful. So Tomei Sangpo show us this ability. So last time when I was a commander, I used to train people to become the officer for the Singapore Armed Forces. So after every 9.5 months, they will have a commissioning parade at the parade square. When it starts to rain, right, we cannot be able to do a parade because lightning can strike. Then become very jialat now. So before to do, then I will always go there and pray. I say, if there are men who love their country, let the rain go away. Usually the rain will go to NTU and rain there. So at least I cannot say for the rest, at least I love my country. So by the power of truth, the rain will go away. It's very unusual one. You see everywhere rain except Parade Square. Then I say, if there's one man love the country, let the rain go away. So it works. So if you got the truth, then it will work. You got no truth, right? I marry and pray, power of truth, let me deal with you, let me deal with you. I truly like money. I truly like money. I truly just chin. Will it work? I don't know. Maybe. Is it true? True. I like money. I'm just taking an example first. True. I really like money. But the power of the truth, I like money. Me, I feel very pure. Cannot be one, right? You know what that way, man? To receive thing must give itself thing. So Ang Hui father, you all never meet Ang Hui father, right? Ang Hui father usually don't wear bare body one, half top. He's a yogi. It's just like the riverbank one, half wear shorts only one. So one day come to Sifu, blessing after the lunch, he said, Sifu, but inside my mind suddenly got the feeling of like got 4 number come out to my mind. Don't know why got number come out right now. I said remember number 4730. So I said 4730. So he go and buy. And the number call open 4730. Then he went to Ang Hui, knock the door. 丢啊 师傅可以正字啊 He did that bicycle way orange. Go Ang Hui deliver to me. So how come my number sometimes open, sometimes don't open? Karma. Some people will just have the karma to receive. Some karma, Ang Hui mother will come and tell me, 師傅，我真久冇掉俾表咯。不要緊，我教你打，慢慢來。So my birthday she buy, she kena. Because Jenny go every day attend my Zoom. I tell you, that's the benefit. Yeah, Jenny go GPO. Jenny go solid. Because half is my number, half is her clairvoyant power. Clairvoyance. 5-1 has never part of any month. So now you all hear this, you all, maybe got true, because you all can relate to this. But this one, how to relate one rock say, I power through the river flow backwards. Then we see river flow backwards one. We never see all the thing. But you can actually invoke something inside you. Say, what if I really got all the love of all the beings like Buddha, what will it really feel like? If you really open up your heart, it's really quite not too difficult. Let's say, Buddha, can you for the very first time I pray for something to happen, can I feel how you love all of us? Pray like that. Pray like that. Go to the Mahabodhi temple. Don't pray for just for this. Like pray, Buddha, can you let me feel how you love us? For the very first time, pray. Then Buddhas will ask you, have you feel have you known suffering? Love means to free from suffering. First, you must have feel people suffering, then you can feel the thing. If you don't feel suffering, you cannot feel love. Love is like a mind that want to make people happy, free them from suffering. So must have that feeling. So that's the cause and effect. Okay, I continue. Homage to Lokeshwara. At all times I prostrate to and respectfully 3 doors to the Supreme Guru and the protector Chenrezig, who were realizing that all phenomena neither come nor go, strive solely for the welfare of migrating being. The perfect Buddha, source of benefit and happiness, arises from accomplishing the sublime Dharma. As for the accomplishment, depend knowing the Dharma practice. I should explain this Bodhisattva practice. Here they say the Buddha become Buddha because they complete the practice of Dharma. 我们说佛陀在这个34里面说，他们成就圆满的佛地呢，因为他们就成就的全部的法，他们把4魔都尽除掉。The 4 Mara are the Mara of death, the Mara of affliction, the Mara aggregates, and the son of Mara. The son of Mara 是外魔。That means the 外魔, that means your friends are good, but actually they are Mara in disguise. And it's because your karma. Sometimes when you practice, right, Mara will come and disrupt you. Your best friend will cheat you. Your best friend will do all those worst things to you. Then the Mara is not your friend because your friend is the only person Mara know that can affect you. And they will go inside there. So what you do? That's why you must do Heart Sutra every time. You must, if you want to practice seriously, right? You want to practice well without able to have a hang over the obstacles, that the obstacle don't affect you. You must do Heart Sutra so to pacify the obstacle. Must. If you don't do that, then you will be at a loss. Then Mara will succeed. 4 魔. So Buddha become enlightened because he practiced the Dharma. Is it someone taught him? Yes, of course Buddha got his teacher, Lantern for all the past teacher, many long ago. At this time, when a difficult position to gain ship of leisure and fortune have been obtained, ceaselessly here ponder, meditate day and night in order to liberate oneself and others from the cyclic existence. This is the practice of the Bodhisattva. 当我们现在有八暇死满的人生的时候呢，我们就要日日夜夜不间断的吸取我们这次的精华，因为我们只有一次而已。然后呢，我们可以离开娑婆。So 也是没有八暇死满，不可能离开娑婆。不可能在，现在你们就有了八暇死满，就是说不生在地狱道、恶鬼道、畜生道、天道。天道我不讲了咯，太享受了，无可能。然后呢，在一个时间佛陀没有出现的，在一个时间哦，你听闻你是聋跟哑巴跟盲的，也是不能听闻到佛法，很难很困难。三者呢，你住在一个地方，佛法乃是存在，那个地方没有的。人講沙灣的 country 啊 ，they say outer land barbaric land， 你就无法，好像你在南美洲啊，可能现在部落吃人头的，那你就没有机会。另一个最重要就是说你会有信心。这个八暇死满呢，就是现在在五浊恶世，在占卜灵州，你做一个人有人体，全部没有缺陷，没有做无间罪，你没有杀爸爸杀妈妈，杀了阿罗汉。create Sikhism and then 从佛陀那边呢各伤佛陀，那个无间罪。另外一个呢，现在佛法还在，还有人在修行，还有大功德主，然后呢，你还有信心。那佛陀在那时候有讲法，这个八暇死满呢有记住的时候，你才能会听到佛法。现在你们每个人在座的都有这个机会了，都有这个机会了。然后我们可以成就什么？供下士，来生一个很好的转世，或者供中士，做一个阿罗汉，或者一个声闻或独觉。然后呢，我们还有机会成佛，种下种子成佛。所以除了这个八暇死满，不是每一个人都会听到的。好像那四位先生啊，也是他们现在坐在这边，那我会用一点英文，他们什么的，他们会听一点点。我记得我去内地的时候，在五台山。通常我讲英文也是有几个人也是他们是站在那边的是中国人啊华人，我会讲多一点点华语，他们会听闻到。或者去寺庙在藏国的时候在西藏，然后他们就会听闻到嘛，没有他们就不会接触到，所以不是每个人都会接触到的，不会。所以要八暇死嘛，现在你们每个人的就是有这个机会了。The mind of attachment to loved one waver like water. The mind of hatred for enemy burn like fire. The mind of the ignorant that forget what to adopt and what to discard is greatly obscure. Abandon one fatherland is the practice of Bodhisattva. 二者，我们说现在我们的贪嗔痴，我们这个以往会对我们喜欢的人，特别是我们的儿子啊、女儿啊，跟我们关系很密切，我们的家人，我们会留得非常非常紧，我要把他们照顾最好。那个不是，我们说不是说不要照顾，也是多过呢，我们就会被他影响到，我们就没有什么机会可以修了。然后在这一段里面，第二段里面他说三呢，要嗔恨心如火烧你，然后你的无明好像什么东西都不知道该做不该做，所以首先一定要离开出家，离开那个地方影响到你的。所以有些地方有些上司呢，我的老师的上司左巴上仁波切的上司，一个叫 Ramgram 仁波切，以前他在北部，我们说西藏北部安多的地方，他的家族是非常富有的家族，很多牦牛。你多富有不是多少台车，有什么他的物质都是一样的，但是我们说泥土盖起来的。但是通常是以前富有就是多少头羊，多少头牦牛，多少头牛这样。然后他是非常富有的，他就跟他爸爸说，他父亲说，我要到西藏乌藏，就是色拉寺那边，我要去那边听闻到佛法，我要得到一个佛教的教育。他爸爸说，你在这边也可以得到教育吗？你可以自己修行做，就跟我们在一起。他说，但是不一样，也是跟在一起，我会牵挂你们，要什么东西都要做，我可能集中我的精神。 他就离开那边，去那边就成为一个非常非常杰出的格西。然后他在这自传里面他写 ，If I were to follow the parent advice of my parents, they cry, I will leave behind. I will never become. I might even disrobe, become married, got a few kids, and that's my life. But right now, because I decided to follow the advice, and they say you need to leave, and now, as become a teacher, as a geshe, I felt I can repay their kindness better. My parents' kindness by studying well. I thought that was very, very practical. But most of y'all no need to leave house, understand not? 师父不可以跟师父，跟师父去下辣了，一学期就要出家了，都快讲搞不大，哇，成頭毛呢些就宣布啊聲。But you can, but 出家这是一个概念，但是在家也是可以修的。但是会比较东西，所以 you must have 你必须要有一个，你写下来，你每天要做什么东西，你没有呢，你会浪费很多时间。3. When harmful places are abandoned, disturbing emotion gradually diminish. Without distraction, virtuous activity naturally increase. Being clear-minded, certainty and dharma arise. Resorted to secluded place. This is the practice Bodhisattva. 第3呢，就是说，也是我们找到一个地方哦，就没有人的，然后呢，它安静下来，你心也自然跟着安静下来。所以你说，在闻的、自己读的、自己思考、自己禅修的，你会感觉到很静静，很容易了解到。因为我去了山洞，我会知道会有这种感觉。但是第1个月，你会很想跟人家讲话，不知道会很想跟人家接触，好像哇 something missing，因为我们是会跟人家讲话的人的，可能讲一点点，好像要沟通呗，打一个短信，很奇怪的感觉。过了一阵子，你会感觉到就没有这么多了，因为你控制你自己嘛，也是你失控哦。你在山上跟下山的没有一样，你都在讲话，对不对？在上面呢，真的也是很静，真的很静，静到好像你知道听到你的呼吸的声音。有些人可能你们很不习惯呢，是会很恐惧的那种。可能你没有去过一间隔音房 music room， right？ 只是听到你呼吸的，你会有一种恐惧的感觉。因为你没有从未只听到你呼吸的声音，你会害怕的。通常我们在房间放一点点下雨的声音啊，比如说 white noise right like a bit of garbage thing like a lot of students like to go MRT study or not MRT like airport or everything because of noise, then they can concentrate. So they give some attention, their mind go around to hold on to the noise so they can focus. That work for them. But actually when you do the thing, noise is the greatest distraction for shamatha. So you got noise you can't. So number 3 means must go to a secluded place. So seclusion got outer and inner. Outer means a cave or whichever. So your house right now, if you're staying alone, you lock the door, no one come in already, right? That's good. Because our wall now, the HDB quite thick one. So if you make the thing soundproof, then no one can get it. The main thing that distract you all is your handphone. 电板 or your 手机 lah. If you can keep it away while you practice for a while, will be very good. So a certain day, very good to just put it away. So if you're able to do that, what you nowadays because you need to communicate, right? But if you can you make yourself non-communicable? It's your choice, right? Not say okay for 3 days I don't communicate. Tell your friend I'll not be communicating. Then after a while, then you start to say, wow, I never know that it's so nice for 72 hours. I can just attend to my own needs. Sometimes the things that you attend to your friend are not really needs, are just social needs. Social needs are not real needs. The needs to discover, remove the affliction are the real needs. Number 4, long associate companion will part with one another, well possession obtained with effort will left behind. Consciousness will leave the guest house of this body, let go of this life is the practice of Bodhisattva. 一定要把今生放下，今生的事情要放下，乃是你的财富、你的好友，全部最好的。一天走的时候都要放下。现在你就修行放下了，再修行，你会比较轻松。修行当下轻松比较容易修，太多杂念很难修，都必须要室内刹那，你不要可以想哦，我这个还没有做，那个还没有做，然后也是还有这些东西寄托呢，然后你就不能放下，不能放下，就是留在娑婆了，就会留在娑婆里面。第5。When evil companion associate 3 poison increase, activity, listen, content, meditation decrease, love, compassion, abandon evil companion is the practice of Bodhisattva. 菩萨界里面在这个菩萨行里面，他们说，也是你周边的人，也是不修行的，他肯定会影响到你，所以当你也是在要达到一个目的地，能够做一地菩萨，或者是说今生也是你能达到我们说造作菩提心，也是你能知道造作菩提心，真的是非常非常成功的。对，从造作菩提心，你还可以变成不造作菩提心。造作菩提心就是 contrite bodhicitta. When you got contrite bodhicitta, that moment, right, you see everybody same. You see everybody like your son. You see everybody, you want to give your life for them to free them from suffering. Everybody with effort. When you do effortful for a long period of time, become effortless, spontaneous, become uncontrite bodhicitta. But before you can go there, if you mix around with people who don't practice, you will get affected. So the Bodhisattva say don't mix around with them. So that's why we will ask, 我说把你的朋友圈做小，只是修行的一两个就够，懂吗？好的朋友一两个人，不好的罗哩能罗哩冇用，懂吗？没有什么用的。去冇條我朋友，我係修行，我係善知識係九巴丹話咯，冇自己代志嘅，第八丹話，没有这种东西的。不可以说不可以，没有啦，我说很难，但是说。我不能说100%可能，因为我的师父也许喇嘛进过酒吧，he said I must go to the night club. I want to see you all say dancing so nice. So when Lama Yeshe was in Netherlands, he went to a night club. He also danced. Then after he come back, he say, okay lah, I see you all happy, so I happy lah, but not so nice dancing. Music very loud. 所以要记得这一点第5点很重要。也是你把朋友圈。一个不修行，他会搞乱全部东西的。要把朋友圈放小咯，放小。现在我看你们没有很多10年了嘞，对不对？没有很多10年了，头发都是染黑色的。那你还要什么鬼？我没有染，我管他，他也是没有染，他一路没有染。他染了咧啫啦，染了白又黑，黑了又白，哎呀，最好赶不到咯，剪掉。要记得朋友圈一定要放小，因为朋友放小呢，你才会亲近。最好朋友就是书本。我们说智慧就是最好的朋友，他永远不会离开你的，他会给你最好的 advice。你不懂什么东西，他会给你最好的忠言。这样做，那智慧就是最好的。第6 ，When a sublime spiritual friend you rely upon, one thought that exhausts, one quality increase at waxing moon. Cherish sublime spiritual friend more than one's own body is the practice of Bodhisattva. Number 6 is your guru. When you meet someone, your spiritual friend, 善友，善知识，善呢，他所做的都能最用善条的法门，可以给你领入到消你的业障，可以帮你慢慢从不知道知到有味道到成就。一定要找到一个老师，一定要的。I cannot underemphasize the importance of guru. So you pray to the guru, you pray to at Mahabodhi temple. May the guru who had got karmic connection first cannot be any guru. Any guru 找出来了 yoga guru or the guitar guru, or the guru that you got karmic connection 跟你有前世因缘then 可以跟他沟通的 very important. No, some teachers are great practitioner. They know all the knowledge, but you cannot talk to them. This is like first time Chantarashita went to Tibet. He was a great scholar. He was the abbot of Nalanda University, but the Tibetan don't know him. You say a skinny Indian man. You cannot communicate with him. But once you can communicate her, so the teacher become very important. Where the teacher come from, pray. Many years ago, before I met Lama Zopa Rinpoche, things were very difficult. But for whatever reason, I was already guided already. For whatever reason, I went to Tua Peh Kong Bio, Waki Lok Chiam. Then outside there got one, to go along Lok Chiam, then the guy say, "This do I liam Om Mani Padme Hum." Very unusual, correct not? Then 我先跪落 Balestier 落去咯，觀音廟對冇？去落去拜拜者咯。Then after a while, I saw a poster. There was a talk given by Lama Zopa Rinpoche in the Kim Seng Bowling Alley. I wanted to attend that talk, but I was late, so I wait for a long time. I was not sure outside. I wait until they all come for total wait. I go inside and talk. So Rinpoche talk halfway, then cough, then talk, then cough. Then the whole talk maybe about 2 hours. I only know Rinpoche talk one thing, bodhicitta. But I don't know, I think something very good one. So that's the first time I met Rinpoche. So those qualities, right? So I was guided because it must be, how can you go topic kong someone go and go to recite Om Mani Padme Hum? I never hear about that before. So once you believe you want to do good, slowly the thing will be guided until you find your final teacher. So the best is to find in the beginning. So in the beginning, they say find less better. Check your teacher out first for a while, that you can have confidence in yourself and you can follow his style of teaching, whatever. Some teacher is like, they give you, then you go and do yourself. But most people, when they think of teacher is someone on the throne, like a monk giving a series of teaching, then to give like this one, like Ken Rinpoche, like because Rinpoche is accepted ABC, then we got a regular class. If not, for most people, you will only at the level, the best hope for you is that when you die, transit body, you go to the Pure Land because of a practice that is simple enough. They go to Amitabha Buddha Pure Land. But for you all to realize the teaching, to cut the ignorance, you really have to pray for a teacher. Understand? Must pray. So you pray more, one can communicate, one can guide you, one you got karmic connection on. Once you found that, then rely on him. Here they say, you cherish him more than your life. So because the guru cherishes you more than his life. So they put in the prayer that I read every day, may my student cherish them with their life, and I cherish them more than my life. And the guru say, because they cherish, they give, right? May I take whatever suffering they have, and I give all my happiness to them. So if that the student doing that, right, the guru cannot take all their suffering. Can't. Because the student need to open their heart. So when you do that, right, this is a benefit right now. Okay, number 6. Number 7. What really got himself, bound himself, pre-gone cycling, is able to protect others. Therefore, when refuge is sought, taking refuge in the unsaving three jewel is the Bodhisattva practice. 当我们皈了依，我们不皈依外道。So 外道 means 皈依 right, means 佛法僧. So you see, like got somebody, how you know this is Buddha? So it's all statue in the Taoist, like we 泰国 is 四面佛 right? 三面佛 is Brahmin. Is he Buddha? No, he's not Buddha. He and Ishwara very kind. 一个给佛陀，一个请求佛陀，一个就摆一个白罗 request Buddha to turn the wheel of Dharma. But they are not transcendental. They can help you this life, but they cannot bring you out from samsara. So you must rely on the three jewel. So it doesn't mean that you don't respect them. No, you don't need to rely on them. You don't need to pray to them. But you don't talk. The main thing is you don't talk bad about them. You just respect them or everything, and you put all your attention on the instruction of the Guru in the Dharma. So this is taking the refuge in the three jewel is the practice of a Bodhisattva till you achieve enlightenment. 8. The subdued say all the unbearable suffering, the three lower realms, fruit of wrongdoing, so never commit negative deed, even at the cost of one life. Because all your suffering come from your own wrong deeds. So if you do wrong deed, you experience the effect. 因为我们所犯的业呢，今生乃是入了三恶道，所以因为我们造的因。我们造了因，我们感了果，所以每个菩萨都说，乃是一个小的恶业我都不做，因为我不要一丝毫的苦。现在你问他要不要落晒 for 10 days， 他肯定说不要，对不对？他的落晒 come from some cause, correct or not? So all of us eat same food, correct? How come she 落晒? So because she do purification for y'all. I told her Martin like that. So maybe she allow for next 10 days. So Martin very happy. Sifu cannot, one day cannot take it anymore. But she say, no problem. You can anyhow eat. I love that for y'all. Will you work that way? If you got strong karmic connection, maybe. But I'm just taking for example, correct? That you must be that brave, correct? Whenever all the things that you have inside, the Bodhisattva really said that all the thoughts of you do one all come from your cause. You cannot you eat bad food, you lao sai one. It must be her karma, understand not? But the way of thinking is very powerful. It purifies a lot of your past deed. Suppose you go and do something really, really bad one. Go hell for a long period of time. Now just suffer a bit. So it's very worthwhile. So there was once inside one of the very the things that that Rinpoche saw is the Vajrakata Sutta, 金刚经. This is I call the chocolate size version. It's called Pecha. So 这个是藏语上，他们的 page 是 one leaf like that open up, no ring one. So they can read halfway, can pass to the next guy, so they can finish your sutra very quickly one. So if you keep this at home, your negative karma purify. So there was one I printed the thing. So I gave to one person, and one, so I gave to my brother. So all the 2 car, all kena the auntie came, all kena saman. Then I give to my friend, straight away go out from the thing. Then the car from whatever lane drive to this car, knock his car. All the bad thing happened. They say, oh, so powerful. They say, but inside their mind, because they got faith in Rinpoche, they did not give back. But some of them hear Rinpoche say the thing cover, straight away give back. So, oh, this is some kind of. So I put 300. So now I carry. 我冇驚one，來吧。So now I carry on my body. So once you start to be afraid, right, because you're child cherishing, you must remember, now is the time that you have to test your child cherishing. Your child cherishing is your greatest enemy. It's not any other people. Your child cherishing force you to do everything one. You say 没有他害我的，没有是你随愿做的，因为 you got no good habit. You all got no problem. You all just don't have a good habit now. How about your good habit? Every day do 10,000 prostration. Wow, this habit very good. Is it possible? Oh, he must be damn fit lah. No, I see that guy. I don't know, he can at least do 2,000. I teach him a bit. 3,000. Can do triathlon one. You see the stamina quite good. Can cycle the whole day one. Then this one can one day do 2,000. There are people from my house that never train, go there and do one day do 2,000. 50 days, 1.5 months finish the 100,000. But after they come back to the monastery, don't go away. Because everything chui. So all the bad things come from your own fault. So you must always guard your door, understand not? So you don't know what to do. Most of us free time, we take handphone and then we waste time, right? Not? So you have to decide what you don't want to waste time. You have to determine, like give yourself a little bit of homework, then play. So I felt that now if you're not a lot of time, right? I felt that the balance has to be up to you. You have to do something that you like very much on. So some people like to count mantra, some people like to do, but because your mind not stable yet, so the count mantra is one of the most powerful. Count mantra is one of the most powerful way to make your mind stable. So remember, all the faults come from your own deed. Don't blame any other people. 他害我，没有人害你的，是你自己害自己的哦。Number 9. The pleasure of the triple words like a dewdrop on the blade of the grass. It is imperial in single moment. Strive for the supreme state of never-changing liberation is a Bodhisattva practice. 我们世界上所感觉到的乐呢，我们叫做变苦。So what we call as happiness is actually not called happiness. Samsara is all in the nature of suffering. First is the suffering of suffering that we are very used to it. Then suffering of pain, suffering of sickness, suffering of loss of people, your friend. That's suffering of suffering. If we see the eye, pain, then we can know. Then now it's called suffering of change. Suffering of change means what? If you eat, right, after a while you must change to not eating. That means you continue to eat 1 plate of food, 2 plates. After to a certain point, you're not nice anymore because you have to change doing that thing. Let's say you lie down for 24 hours, you want to get out. That's why people lie down at hospital quite suffering because keep on lying down. That's why got bed sore. So you must change, they must lie whatever thing. So suffering of change to other people is called happiness. That means we got some food to eat, but actually it's in the nature of suffering. So all because of small little happiness, we invest in a lot of time, and what we get back was a loss of opportunity to practice the Dhamma. So inside the number 9 verse, the Bodhisattva say, the Bodhisattva ought keep their mind on the supreme state of enlightenment. They never try to just take a little bit of, waste a lot of time, right? Try to enjoy this life. They never. But doesn't mean you practice cannot enjoy. Of course we enjoy. When we enjoy, we pray that may every being have a nice house like me, enjoy good food, whatever thing. We always think of those people. Of course, suffering is a must. Then Pure Land must be damn jialat already, right? But we go Pure Land, it's so nice, environment is nice. So of course, in the beginning, the environment support us. But we are too care about the environment, then we might miss out on the essence of our practice already. So remember this point. So Bodhisattva never think, they see all the enjoyment like a dewdrop on the blade of a grass, might even cut you one. Stop all your practice. Number 10. When mother who have been kind from beginning time are suffering, what's the use of one happiness? Therefore, generate the mind of enlightenment in order to liberate limitless sentiment is a Bodhisattva practice. 菩萨会一直不间断的观想每个母有情众生都曾经做过你的父母亲 never. So they always think that nothing to be so happy about myself when all the people are suffering, correct or not? When you start to think of the suffering in the lower realm, especially the hell realm, right? And you genuinely fear it, fear it, then it's very difficult to be very happy. There was once this particular practice, they saw Tak Tunku. Tak Tunku was two very great Bodhisattva they are practicing. And Tak Tunku was one that, in Tibetan, his nickname is called the always crying one. Because he has never showed the aspect of happy. He said that, what's there to be happy when all the people I know is suffering right now? How can be happy? How can be happy? He said the only time you are happy it was when you are doing retreat. He saw 4 rats or 3 rats. So there was food. So it was very big piece. So he saw 1 rat lie on the stomach. Then the 2 rats put the food on the stomach. Then the 2 rats, one pull him in front, one push him from below. Then he find that one very amusing. The rat so clever, steal my food, put on people's stomach and pull. Then he laughed. Other than that, he never smiled in his life. I remember I once went Kopan Monastery. There was, I think maybe that was Geshe-la teacher, He was a disciplinarian. Then I told Geshe-la, wow, this monk face very fierce. I said, this morning that one, that's when he looked happy already. Huh? What? This was when he got good mood already. You haven't seen bad mood. I said, what? I felt the main thing that you should take away is the middle path. Not to go. Make sure your mind always Dharma. Your mind always Dharma. I say, have you got the refuge with you? Have. Always must check got refuge. Always must check got refuge. Always must check got refuge. Must always check. Have. You always check, then you got refuge. That means what you do is Dharma. Number 11. All suffering without exception come from wish for one happiness. The perfect Buddha arises from altruistic mind. Therefore, complete exchange one happiness for the suffering of others is a Bodhisattva practice. 现在到第11呢，就是说我们永远都是以他人相换。This is the main practice of Bodhisattva. If you're able to do anchor number 11, there's this verse in Lama Chopa, verse 95, that I say, and I say, and thus, O venerable, compassionate Guru, and I seek your blessing, and I pray from the very depth that all the karmic depths of all obstacles, all sentiment, ripen upon me, and from my very heart, I genuinely offer all my benefit to them. So this become my constant mantra. Every time I sit down, I try to do this. When I wake up, I try to do this. Before I sleep, I will do this. I keep on doing this throughout whole day and night. So after when I do this whole day and night, then my mind become, when I see people I won't separate them because I pray to take their suffering already. When suffering come, I won't be so upset. So this become one of the main practice. I find it was very suitable for my mind, very useful for my mind, because it really worked directly. Something I felt, I can feel very strong that I'm practicing one. So I like to recommend verse number 11. This is a very, very powerful practice of Lojong. Number 12. Even if other influence or great desire, still all your wife have it stolen, dedicate in one possession, virtue accumulate in 3 times is a practice. So when people say your thing, offer to them. So this time we go teaching, correct? All my cushion got people take and use, then we all offer away already. But you say, cock out away. But there's the first moment, where's my cushion? Then after the 6th moment thing, okay, offer away. You can think like that. So whatever thing you have, people take, steal, offer away. So there was once I went India, then was in a restaurant. Then I realized I come out, I drop my handphone in the auto rickshaw, I go airport already. So then inside the hotel, I say, oh, the only thing cock out is that my contact all the things, correct? So need to redo the thing, don't have phone for a few hours. So mentally, I already offer the phone to the person, whoever take the phone, you can open then his, I offer away. Then after I sat on the aircraft, usually I got 2 phones one. Then my manager called Venerable and going to be Geshe next year. He texts me, hello, your phone found. I say, huh? How you find my phone? He said that, I call your phone, the auto rickshaw one, pick up the phone. He said, yeah, they ready. I bring the phone back to the hotel. Bring that to the restaurant. So my manager got my phone. Can you imagine? Got karma, right? So once you got married, your thing lost, right? Seems like it can come. But I did offer away. I quite sincerely offered. Then I say, wow, now can buy new phone. Everything dropped, right? Spoil. Wow, now can buy phone. Got excuse to buy already. Some people, everything said, wow, now can buy new phone. So I delegate off. So it seems like instant karma. The things that come back. So after a while, Venerable, my manager, Geshe, also lost his phone. Fall on the floor, dropped. Then got one Indian restaurant, one man, whose phone, whose phone, more in the thing. Then Indra say, that look like my phone. Then he check, that's my phone. So since there's some karmic consequence, right? If you take care of people or you dedicate all your thing, the thing will come back to you. It almost will a very unusual karma to come back to you. Number 13. When someone cut off your head, when you never do anything wrong, utterly blameless, take upon oneself the negative deed by the power of compassion is a practice. Oh, this is the most difficult. I find this is the most difficult. That means in this life, you didn't do any wrong. Someone tell me, I cut off your head. What you do? You take all his negative karma. Suppose go hell, you take. Wow. This one very tricky, right? Now. This one you have to think long time. This one, if you got a form to fear, you say yes or no, you have to think long time. My mind is telling me must do this, but my heart say cannot. My mind is saying must do this because I want to be Bodhisattva, but my heart say cannot. 你会犹豫，对不对? So you must use logic right now. If the person can cut off your head, means you have created some negative karma, you cut off his head before. Clear? Understand this? Then from there, then easy lah. Cannot be utterly no reason you have created some negative karma, that's why you can cut off your head. If you ever live by thinking that whatever happened to you cannot happen with no cause, and 你是无辜的，没有无辜的东西, then you practice Dharma, the word hang must take away. H-E-N-G. What's your hang? You have created some good karma, that's why you meet the thing one. Bo hang all created karma called karma. I felt that number 13, you have to think about it a long time, then you're able to extract yourself to do the thing. But if somebody do something to your kid, cut off their head. But first thing you have to stop the guy, understand? Don't be stupid. Never, cut. No, of course not. You do so that they don't create negative karma. Of course you have to make sure they don't create negative karma because you don't want them to suffer. But right now they're talking about yourself right now, understand not? Yourself right now. So you must understand. This practice is highly difficult. That's why it's a Bodhisattva practice. This is probably a Bodhisattva at a very high level. Got really spontaneous. He think about the compassion of every sentient being more than himself. He no longer care about how he work anymore, how he look. He just think about the suffering of other people and to free them. Number 14. If someone broadcasts throughout a billion words with all sorts of offensive remark about you, that means they got the radio station, they can broadcast to the whole world one. Then talk bad about you. Then what you do? You speak in terms of the person's quality with a loving mind. You speak only of how good the person is, how kind. He offered you a piece of bread long time ago where you're very hungry. You only think of one thing. You see, in the world, right, the person could have 100 good quality, only one bad quality. And remember the bad quality, you will suffer. But the person got 1,000 bad quality, only one good quality. When you're most hungry, he give you a piece of bread and a cup of water and tell you sit down here, wait for a while. And remember one thing, 你会感恩, then this person very good. Now, so then this is how you think right now. So 通常我们记仇, right? Then you suffer. So the Bodhisattva never do it. Bodhisattva say, I only think of the person good quality. I don't see the person bad quality anymore. All the bad quality is my bad karma. 听不到了。15. Even in the midst of public gathering, someone express thought, speak ear of one, humbly pay homage to a person, perceiving him as a spiritual friend. This is the practice of Bodhisattva. So there was one great practitioner was sitting on the throne. I can't remember that particular name. He was sitting on the particular throne itself, and one lady come inside there, in front of the monk. He was a monk. He was getting inside his monastery, and then the lady come inside there with a young kid. Then he say, "Now that is your father." He tell all the things, the baby. Now that's your father. Then put it on the throne. Can you imagine what happened? All the monks there. My teacher got kid or everything, but that monk did not the great practitioner did not change anything, and just took care of the kids. After the kids were 1 year old later, the lady come and ask for forgiveness because he know that if he don't take a monk to take care of the kid and say this way, the kid will die or whatever thing. He say will not live. So he didn't. Then he said, "No need to say anything. Please take the kid and go." He didn't even change because his mind was perfect equanimity. He did not react because he did not do the thing. He was in perfect control of his own emotion. So even if someone do such a thing in the brain, express the thing, so probably we will react in a very defensive manner, right? Not. But if you got the truth, you're defended first by your truth lah. Because right now, if they say all the things, they probably in a very angry mode. They're not listening to you. You're trying to prove, but no one listening on. You just He was very kind to me before. Wow, other people listening my way. Then when they've then but inside the subsequent commentary they say when there's an opportunity to clarify and they are listening, then to clarify. That's all. But should not try to very angry or I didn't do, you blame me or everything. Number 16. Even someone whom you care for as loving as your own child, regard you as one enemy, cherish person dearly as a mother, thus an aiding child is a bodhisattva practice. This sounds like number 6 in the 6 verses of thought transformation. Someone you care for, whatever thing, they hurt you very badly, you see the person as guru. This one who hurt you bad, you see the person as your only child. Remember, this is as you come out to exchange self for others, right? This part of the practice come in number 12, number 13, number 14, number 15. These are all the words of son of Mara. Son of Mara will come and disrupt your practice already. 你一定要跨过这一关，懂吗? If you want to succeed as a bodhisattva and become a Buddha, then you still exchange self for others. This will come out. Number 12, number 13, number 14, number 15. They will come out. People talk bad about you. People try to do things for you. Then this is the part that you must pay attention. You must remember, bodhisattva, every bodhisattva will go through this. Everyone. You mean Rinpoche no one say bad thing? Of course. I remember that Venerable Lunjuk told me, they said that sometimes he very angry at the benefactor. They say they bully Rinpoche. They were so, but Rinpoche showed the amount of kindness to them, or he said that I can't take it. He was really upset, He was really, really upset, that the guru takes so much kindness. So because they need benefactor to help the thing, so they go through so much of difficulty or humility. They put themselves so low, right? Just for the benefit of all the rare sentient beings. But for the Bodhisattva mind was what practice. For the Bodhisattva mind was practice. So remember, if you after 11 you take exchange self for others, all this will come to you. So 你们要记得 inside the domain sample is from his experience, right one. 人会说你坏话，不喜欢你，人会揍你，然后讲你坏话，直接当场讲，不要变脸，很难，对不对？你会，你变到 put one paper bag brown one 在里面呼吸。But 也是你可以想到这个呢，那你就不会。But if you daily you know that this is coming， 你会有准备，你不会这么，你会可能会高兴。Finally coming. Now I passed my test. I did not react. I was able to 想到他曾经对我好过。要用那个例子啊，乃是那个人有100个的好习惯，只有1个错的，你看他错的，那你就得到就是感觉到他错咯。也甚至一个人1000个坏习惯，只有1个好的，你把他关注那个好的，你就从中你得到的就是那个人对我好咯。哦，这样的关系很重要，一定要知道怎样分辨。Number 17. Even someone out of pride, equal, inferior, treat one in contempt, respectfully place him like guru on the crown of one head. This is the practice of the Bodhisattva. This sounds like verse number 5 in the verse of 8 verse of thought transformation. This is like verse 5. Number 18. Though you may have an impoverished life, despised by others, afflicted by dangerous disease, sickness, to be disturbed, discouragement. So you cannot be discouraged. As I pray, this is why I really want to pray for you to have courage, So how is it possible to have courage, How is it possible to have courage when you are so sick, so poor, people look down on you, and you still want to maintain the dignity that you have, whatever thing? You cannot lose the courage. So how to have courage, you say? Because you know you are definitely going to the Pure Land. I must tell you, you have to go through this. You must remember, at the end of this one, you have to go through the particular Pure Land. You cannot be discouraged. You discourage means you give up. When you give up, you'll not be able to achieve the thing that you want. So without take off the media of suffering of other people is the practice of Bodhisattva. So discouragement is one thing that to be courageous means you must understand the cause that you're creating. Okay, number 19. When you may be famous, revered by many people, gain wealth like that of Barashana, that means the most wealthiest person, and they realize that worldly fortune without essence be unconsidered to the Bodhisattva. That means even if you become very rich, do not be proud. So sometimes even not so rich or so proud. So pride is actually the opposite. For practitioner, pride is like in the mountain, you will not gather any blessing. Blessing all come down to the lowland. There's like water coming down to the lowland. So don't be proud. Number 20. If outer foe are destroyed while not subduing the enemy of one own hatred, enemy will increase. Therefore, subdue one more mind, the army of love and compassion is the practice of Bodhisattva. You see, the practice Bodhisattva doesn't mean you have to continue generate love and compassion. You must generate love for those very difficult. Number 4, in the 8 verses of thought transformation, when you see someone very difficult one, then you have to put a lot of effort. Number 21. How much sensuous pleasure I enjoy when drinking water, craving still increase, immediately abandon whatever thing that gives rise to clinging and attachment. This is the practice of Bodhisattva. 好像你家里有一个东西你很喜欢的，马上给你这个东西回去哦，给你最喜欢的人，懂吗？ So you got no attachment. Practice that one, that's easier. After a while, you can give to people who like the thing, then you can give. Then that's the best. 首先给你喜欢的人啊，那给了还要讨回来，不可以讨的啊。给了，我真可憐，我 sorry 哦，我冇想好寫，你真興多燈冇？誒冇興多燈玩啊！But actually say they take attachment like drinking salt water lah. The more you have one, you want more, then you have one more, and one more. Then there's bottomless. So it's better not to think that you got a lot of money. The more money you have, the more the type of thing you think you want to buy, the more what thing. So a lot of people think that maybe money can buy happiness. No, money can buy things. Happiness is by practicing morality. Please write down somewhere. Money can buy things. Happiness came from practice of morality. Money can buy things, but happiness came from practice of morality. 我们说钱可以买到美的东西，完美是修回来的，是守戒守回来的。所以有些人很富有，但是不很高兴，为什么呢？因为他们没有持戒。22. Appearance are one own mind. From the beginning's mind, nature is free from extreme elaboration. Knowing this, do not engage in the mind of subject-object duality. Is the Bodhisattva. 在这边第22句呢，他就讲到我们说智慧，我们所看到的外境，都是因为我们的意念所产生出来一种错觉。那个错觉是说，我当一个东西好像是梦幻，我们把梦的东西当成真的，所以这个是我们的错觉。Are we able to go lah? If you really think that you're awakened, then yesterday someone scolded you in a dream, and now you're awakened, and you know it. Will you get angry if someone scolded you in a dream? No, correct or not? But exactly is what happened, right? 但是你会生气，你会跟着朋友，昨天我梦到你生我气，我要打你，打2下。那朋友说你打我什么？我说我梦到你打我。哦，现在你们就是这样哦。This is the state right now. Number 23. When encountering sensuous object, pleasing object, they appear beautiful like a rainbow in summertime. Do not regard them and abandon clinging to attachment. Is a practice of Bodhisattva. That means whatever thing, enjoy but don't cling. Just enjoy, don't cling. It's like a bird flying in the air because you need to fly to another place. Those migrating birds. Even this place got a lot of food. They'll not stay there to eat the food. They'll just eat whatever thing and then continue flying. Clear? Same thing like whatever you're here, enjoy whatever thing and then you go. Like later whatever box lunch like 开盲盒这样，开盲盒的 open up whatever they have. But this morning they cook the noodle lah. The udon 片的 udon 是圆的哦，边是米薄嘛。But to them it's called udon. To me udon 是这样。你看一个声音可以很多不一样的，就是说这个东西好坏是看我们对不对？好像你一头门，我这边开门哦 ，I say I turn clockwise. You will see the knob turn anti-clockwise, correct? Who is correct? Who is correct? Both are correct. So now you put your hand up. Put your right hand up. Okay, you draw 绕时钟画圆圈，绕时钟画圆圈，绕时钟画圆圈啊，看得到是绕时钟吗 ？OK， 现在把它慢慢放下来。现在你看呢？是反时间绕，对不对？ You saw or not? Yes, clockwise, right? You never change your hand, right? So now you change your perspective. It's going anti-clockwise, right? 所以我们说做东西是看你的，你是从哪方面看哦？也是你要修行，就是要用这个看。也是要做凡夫呢，不用读，你们知道怎样说了。所以也是要离开，要做佛成佛，一定要用这个来利用在。所以一个人不能了解到。 因为他们不知道这个东西这样，是看你的修行。Okay, number 25. If it's necessary, give away one body while aspiring to enlightenment. What need to mention external object? Therefore, practice generosity without reciprocation or positive karma result in the practice of Bodhisattva. If lacking ethical conduct, one fails to achieve one purpose, the wish to accomplish other purpose is laughable. Therefore, guarding one ethics, avoid or aspiration is the worldly existence, is the Bodhisattva practice. To a Bodhisattva, desire the well of virtue. Those who harm are like a precious treasure. Cultivate patience towards to devoid hostility is the practice of Bodhisattva. Even hearer and sorrower accomplish their own welfare, try to put out a fire on the head. Singing things take out diligent effort is the source of good quality. Is for the sake is the practice of Bodhisattva. Having understood that determined emotion are destroyed by insight process with tranquil abiding to cultivate meditative concentration that to transcend the formless absorption is the Bodhisattva practice. If one lack wisdom, it is impossible to attain perfect enlightenment through the other perfection. Therefore, cultivate skillful means with the wisdom that among the principle is the practice of the particular Bodhisattva. 刚刚这六句呢 the last one is practice of takes perfection. So once you've taken the Bodhisattva vow, that means that I make strong determination, I think I got some imprint, and I wish to try, I want to put it as strong as possible. Then to gain merit and to strengthen your Bodhisattva practice, you practice your six perfection. Perfection of generosity, morality, patience, joyous effort, meditation, and wisdom. So this practice itself is the must. So inside here, the sixth practice itself is what? Towards the first part, you realize that until verse 11, exchange self-others, then he told you all the very difficult thing you need to go through. That is to, before you can become a Bodhisattva, practice of perfection, you must have uncontrived bodhicitta. To have uncontrived bodhicitta, you must have destroy your self-cherishing. To destroy self-cherishing, you must only cherish other people. So all those people do cut you, slap you, take things, go whatever thing, you must be able to do. If I'm not able to do, you're not be able to have uncontrived bodhicitta. Cannot. So when you got uncontrived bodhicitta, what's a good thing? Man, you become known as, you will enter the Mahana path, the path of accumulation. You start the path of accumulation and you finally enter the Mahayana path. Then finally, you start your practice. Is that good enough? No, that's not still good enough. You still need to have wisdom. So you realize that the first few, I want to give you some logic behind, right? So you know that these are the things you will meet. At least you know what you'll meet, what you'll overcome right now. So all the bad things are actually good for you, clear? All the very bad scolding, beating, whatever thing, nothing. Compared to what I said that day, right? No, the person going to kill me. I just so afraid I can't love him, right? If you keep on holding to one point, all this is nothing. You just take something, nothing, correct or not? You didn't even kill me, what? All this haven't killed yet. Slap only, correct or not? Even they chop off the head, lah. Then you can able to generate the mind, I shall love him, regardless what. So if you are able to hang on in a couple of points, right, able to bring out the best inside you, then you are really truly living. This is the most powerful. Then you really become real Buddhist, real Mahayana Buddhist. Number 31. If having mere appearance of the practitioner does not investigate one's own mistake, it is impossible to act contrary to the Dharma. Therefore, constantly examining one error and abandon them is a Bodhisattva practice. 特别这些在31他说 in the practice itself. So right now come to the perfection of wisdom. There's no more higher that you go after that. After that is generation completion stage already. So over the next 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Now Tomei Champo is using his experience. Now be careful right now. Now you may be careful. You might think you know a lot already, but you must still remember, you must practice humility, but look at your own fault. You still have faults. You will still have fault. Look at your own fault. Don't look at other people's fault. He advised this. So most of us don't think this way one. We think other people's fault. You say 他没有做没有做 then 你为什么你没有做你都没有做你叫 people 做对不对 So that's why it's mainly for the teacher who teach on the throne. I must check, am I doing whatever I tell you all to do one? Usually I will do what I tell you to do one. Then I say, 你们不可以吃荤啊，当时我讲 KFC， 我要讲牛肉串、羊串，搞那个。So the best is the teacher do. So His Holiness already say many times. He say, hey, all you all get share all the Rinpoche. You tell your student do, you all better do. I like that very much, he said. So you should follow a teacher who do whatever tell you all to do one. So not say a moral hand down, because when you do the thing, then you carry the experience of doing the thing. Number 32. When influenced by disturbing emotion, one point or another Bodhisattva thought, one is diminished. Therefore, not speaking of other thought, have entered a great vehicle is a Bodhisattva practice. Even Bodhisattva still can get angry one, understand? Because the Bodhisattva 到八地菩萨，他才要直接的了解到空正见， 没有在他空正见了解的时候，是在三摩地的时候，他看来说他有他相我相，他这样有慈悲心，但是他有习气，那习气还会说我还会生气了，还会打架哦。菩萨两个打架，那时候文殊师利菩萨来了。因为我问我老师呢，我文殊师利的他的宝刀很短，那宝刀短各你的无名，各你的爱贪，莫爱我执。So this Bodhisattva, that means even Bodhisattva practice until this level, still talk bad about people. 那你们说 talk bad， 不是情有可原，就是说 you must even more careful, clear or not? So if you start to practice this, right, then you all know， 也是没有 no dharma don't talk. So one of my teacher, Choden Rinpoche, right, he usually don't talk to people one. You see, I'm very happy I don't talk to people. I talk to people, talk, you also listen. Listen, 同你講你又唔聽，聽你又要做，做你又做錯，錯你又唔認，認你又唔服，你講個做乜咧？ Yeah, it's like that. So I don't talk. So but because Rinpoche cultivated habit, because during the Chinese thing, he was not caught in the prison. He hid himself in the room for 19 years in a dark room. So he do all his prayer by memory. So that was my teacher. So when I see that time, so to have Rinpoche start conversation to you is more serious than to be able to chipa pai. So there was once I met him before I go off. So Yeshe Gyatso was the one translate for me. So I went to see Rinpoche. Then Rinpoche said this to me. He said that your parents of this life is very kind to you. He gave you your body. Then he said, I'm your guru. I'm more kind than you, than your parents, because of this relationship. Wow. That moment he said, because you offered me the Dharma. So that moment he acknowledged I was his student. So I was very, very happy that day. Then he told that already. Now, because of my relationship that with you, I'm your guru. And now, then this is very, very special. More special than your parents. Or this is, to me, that, wow. But most of you all have not met Choden Rinpoche, we all might not know. But he's the teacher of most of the Sera monks. He's the main people who give people refuge and all the thing. He's an incredible, great practitioner. Very, really great practitioner. So he don't talk one. Really, you see Rinpoche. So one time, Rinpoche showed the aspect he's female somehow. So people push, right? So when the airport, we push one corner, face one wall, Rinpoche sit there, perfectly happy, Sweetheart, man, we all can't even. So he was, so in silence, he was able to keep. So, but actually in silence, it's so loud, Silence is so loud. It's like deafening, Like you cannot take it anymore. Like, so in the silence, when you go and see Rinpoche, he will always give very simple, very piff instruction on. So I got a good karma to receive many things from it. I received the oral transmission of half a Lama Tsongkhapa collected word, but the entire Kedrup J and Kedrup J collected word. I received the entire series of initiation, quite many initiation from him. So from that, I received many kindness from him. But one thing I know about Rinpoche, he only speak Dharma. He don't talk a lot. He'll look at you, he say, then he'll say, okay, 10,000. Everything is about 10,000, 10,000 Shakyamuni Buddha mantra, 10,000 Guru Rinpoche or everything. Because call you do extra, you also probably difficult. But count, probably you can count very short mantra. So usually the mantra they say for beginners for everything to do is good to do 10,000 Shakyamuni Buddha mantra. Taita Muni Muni Mahamona Yasoha. So while you all go 10,000, while 4 days at Bogaya, while you walk 100 rounds, it's very possible to finish 10,000 one. Very possible. Even you cannot walk 100 rounds, you sit there and count 10,000, very possible. 100 rounds. Very possible one. Some people one morning will finish already. Maybe one morning can finish. So you got Ang Hui. Ang Hui will finish in a long time one. Because some student can finish the counting one. So if I can either do it with that. Those who cannot walk 100 rounds, you cannot at least do 10,000. Shakyamuni Buddha mantra, that will be very good. So then we collect the count. So we are all good. We'll add together, walk how many rounds. Oh, now I've been happy. I've been happy. 我死了，一直他们在细谈，我们不用走了，我们可以。If you can count under the tree, right under the tree. When you all go there, you all know lah. Try to stay there. We all got 80 people lah. 那到我们做干了 confirm 啦。我们去到那 the tree don't have so big place there one lah. So we all with some inside, some outside, then count. Will be very, very good. Let's count the mantra. That's why it's good to count. Use the long one. So we buy the mala at Rashgia, then count at Bogaya. Because after Rashgia, go Bogaya, then count. Then very good. I bless for you. Then we buy some sandalwood, we rub, then do. Then very good. Then become special. Then don't cock out, don't lose that mala already. But the string will break. String break doesn't mean sway one, 没有这种东西的. It just happen the string break 老了 break 咯. Okay, 师傅，我見到呢個 string break 我是衰，即係個老了唔是衰，物件老了歹，不要這麼迷信哦。But if the thing explode, correct? Then sometimes it could be something. I remember I do Bodhisattva retreat. Then suddenly the flower she offered me explode. No, I said, wow, what Bodhisattva home got power. I was sitting next to the thing. Then I think Punsok was there. I think he heard the sound also. He was like, Punsok, 是不是去？有人跑啊！ So the string correct will be very good to count the 10,000, usually 10,000. Next one, influence. Because the influence of gain, respect, cause quarreling, decline, activity or listening, pondering, meditation, abandon attachment, household, friend, relation, benefactor. So when you become a Rinpoche, you got a lot of friends. Then you start to quarrel with that Rinpoche. You take my benefactor, whatever thing, then you quarrel. Then you cock out. Xia sui already. Then here, Tamil Sampo put one. This is really for all those. Usually for the Rinpoches only lah. Then they got student. Then they say you take my student, whatever thing. Then they got this one. Tomei Sampo very clear because he said it will happen. You better put it here. So for all the future Rinpoches, for them to take note. Harsh word disturb the mind of others, cause the Bodhisattva conduct. Abandon harsh speech that unpleasant others. So do not speak harshly to people. But if the Bodhisattva, your teacher, harsh speech to you is a blessing. He beat you is an initiation. But you cannot lah. I harsh one time, straight away unfriendly tuan. Shara, can buy etiquette, change etiquette. I want to go back already. Sufu beat me. He never beat and he scold me. I don't like already. I want to leave one. I want to unfriend. So here they say harsh beat. But Rinpoche said that if you're taken someone as a guru, he probably to give the harsh beat to show that you probably think you're quite okay. But there's self-cherishing inside there that you need to know that you still have. But most is quite difficult right now. But if you take nice word, your self-cherishing become bigger. So you must understand, Rinpoche said many times, the guru got no intention to do anything. He show whatever thing is for your own good. You review the self-cherishing so that you can finally see, get the real bodhicitta that you want. So the self-cherishing is the main obstacle. The little bit left. So actually you say all the people can actually the guru only. The guru, the Mara can go to the guru. I think that's your main obstacle. For some of you all, right? Ooh, this is the most tricky one. You must breathe. That's why they say, Rinpoche say, better guru stay far away, like fire, keep warm. Too near, sometimes kena burn. But if you're able to, from your side, become stable, then got no problem. Like Roger, Rinpoche should expect kena scold her, right? So we were talking to the attendant of Choden Rinpoche. I told the Choden Rinpoche attendant, say, well, you're very fortunate now. Rinpoche is so quiet, must treat you all very nice. He said, yeah, you're never with Rinpoche. Well, we every day. I also kena scolding one. Got scolding, I say, wow, blessing. You say what blessing? Kena scolding, say blessing. So there was once I was having lunch with Lama Zopa Rinpoche. So the attendant served the thing. So he served us all momo. So the momo. Then Rinpoche opened up the momo. The momo like this one, like this type of size, you know. This type of size. This type of size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Rinpoche eat already. Then call the attendant. You're what type of attendant? How can you serve the Rinpoche, your guru? Say give the piece, so 6 piece, so small piece. Then Geshe shut up. The attendant, Sampo, they all cannot say anything. Because Roger said, you give Rinpoche, I'm going to hang you. Because Rinpoche diabetic cannot eat the momo, the skin one. Because that day we happen to eat, so they can eat a little bit lah. So you get angry. You all don't know how to, you all cannot be attendant. Where got people serve all the good guru or momo like that so small piece, 6 piece one. So but I see their face didn't change. Sampo, they all say, never talk, never what thing. Because I remember Roger say, if Rinpoche fall sick, I'm going to hang you. I will hang you. Literally. So harsh speech, right? Is it possible? I think actually most of us, most of the time is when people push you or whatever thing, you got harsh speech. Usually you all won't use harsh speech. Well, but some people become habit, correct? Some people talk is extra loud one. Even they talk properly, it's harsh already. It's just like I told you, well, your guru so fierce. No, that's happy already. But you say you talk very harsh. No, that's I talk very nice to you already. If I talk harsh, I think you cannot take it already. So harsh. So that day the who I don't know, I think okay, the man take a form to your one. Go in. Then she look. Then the thing, and I shouted at the guy. My voice went out. Then one said, "Was Sifu, you very rough." The day Yamentaka came out. I said, no, Yamentaka, just speak a bit louder so you get my message. You had to stand there at the door. I almost say, move to the door and then push. But actually, the sound, right, the harsh, actually, it ran on your intention. Harsh usually carry the thing of no mindfulness. It's something that is going to happen, someone going to fall off a cliff. Of course, you're going to tell the person in a much more stronger way not to do the thing. Okay, one more verse, two more verse. When disturbing emotions are habituated, it's difficult to overcome their antidote. Arm yourself with antidote weapon of mindfulness to destroy disturbing emotion, such as desire, as the moment arise. When you know desire, even you got the intellectual, why desire no good, whatever thing not going to work. The first moment you come out, you need to breathe in, breathe out, 3 deep breath. Remember? So the Bodhisattva say you only have mindfulness as your antidote. Breathe in, breathe out, make your mind neutral. Make your mind neutral. Because one desire will kick the momentum, you outgrow. Like a small fire, you say, never mind, drink my coffee, then put out the fire. It become a big fire you cannot want. So the moment you see they got fire, quickly put out. By mindfulness, it's easier to handle. So this is the last advice of Tomei Tangpo for the number 36. Whatever conduct one engage, one to ask what is on my mind. While accomplish others' purpose, continually maintain mindfulness and awareness of the Bodhisattva practice. So for a Bodhisattva, he always check what he's thinking in his mind. He's not so much care what people is eating, what people is wearing, what is happening outside, what stores sell what food. No. If the Bodhisattva want to eat, then he go and do. If not, then he care what is on his particular mind. 37. In order to clear away the suffering of limitless being, to the wisdom realizing the purity of the particular tree sphere, to dedicate virtue maintained by making effort and enlightenment is the practice of the particular Bodhisattva. So when the Bodhisattva dedicate, like in every night I say, I, action, object, all empty by nature, so that all the merit not destroyed by anger. Every time you delegate this way, seeing like in a dream, can you destroy yesterday's dream? Cannot, right? Whatever you dream yesterday, be it an apple, can you buy the apple from yesterday? Cannot. Can you eat the apple from yesterday? Cannot. You cannot destroy anything what was created yesterday because it's like a dream. So when we dedicate like a dream, that means nothing can destroy it. Even your own mind cannot destroy because it's like a dream. Seeing it like illusory by nature, so it become very powerful. Last few verse. Following the speech of the sublime one, the meaning of the Sutra, Tantra, and the commentary, I written the 37 practice of Bodhisattva, and both to wish to train on Bodhisattva power. Due to my inferior intellect and pure learning, it is not poetry and will please scholar. Yet I rely upon the Sutra and the speech of the sublime one. I think the practice is not mistaken. However, if it's difficult for one with inferior knowledge like myself to fathom the depth of the great deeds of the Bodhisattva, I beseech the sublime one to forgive my error, such as contradiction and incoherent reasoning. So right now, Tomei Tangpo trying to make himself down, right? He said that it's very difficult to understand what the Bodhisattva think. Can you imagine? I'm always thinking to myself, my mind so deluded. I can see so much quality in Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Can you imagine my mind was a bit more pure? Wow, I can't imagine. Can you imagine our mind is so impure, you can see His Holiness so much quality. Can you imagine your mind was pure? You'll be seeing Chen Rizik there, the living Chen Rizik. They say, the holder of the White Lotus. So our mind is the most powerful thing that we have right now. We have to use it. We have to use it in this 37 practice. Now, this is the practice. If someone asks me what to practice, I say, go and do number 11, do number 12. If possible, do number 6. There are a couple of birds inside there are doing. So now you have to do number 7 pretty well, taking refuge. So once you are very familiar with it, you take one or couple of birds, remember the number means what. So every time you see a number outside God, then you remember, okay, now is to do exchange of others. Try to familiarize with this. It's a very, very much more important. If you're able to associate numbers with your practice, right? Wow, that everywhere you go, you can see number. Actually, all the car got number, right? Not everywhere you go, you see number. Wow, this car. Then you don't think about anything. Chia ce simi lang, I cheng simi mi kia kita lo. Boleh tai chi, sit by so kepo already. Cannot. We all don't have a lot of time already. Don't have a lot of time. So Tomei Tangpo try and put down, but Tomei Tangpo put in the last way say, but I have checked through all the great texts. I think I did not make any mistake. He said that I did not make any mistake. So 你们不会走冤枉路的。If you really follow this, alright, and you can do this, there's no more other practice. You practice it, you come here. 10 ground Bodhisattva, Stuti Pusa. You must do all this. You become 10 ground Bodhisattva. 抄经可以 can 抄经啊，抄经 can 骂人还可以骂人都会抄了。掂啦！你有冇抄經先？我走嚟走去，angry 咧嘛，了 hush beat number one。你哋嘅只叫 cut red cut 咯。現在 on the account verse number 34 still red cut， 對不對 ？So if you're able to practice this 37 practice, alright, then you can reach the level of a 10 ground Bodhisattva. Now this is what they do. So sometimes you all think of what they do, right? Now this, then add on with the rest of count mantra, study the thing. But this gives you a good line how you interact with people. Here a lot of things interact with people. One, you realize how you interact with them, how to think when you see them. People slap you, what you do? You no, siam, no, you stupid. Oh, 師傅教我你包我會包。Of course, don't let them create negative. You say, now if your friend say, hey, I thought that you do get the 37 practice, people slap you, then you must let people slap back already. You say, no, my teacher made one more secret out, must stop you from creating negative karma because I don't want you to suffer. Now you must think like that. You must always think of other people in the next life, what will happen to them. You start to think about your next life, their next life, the answer become very clear what you need to do. You got no time for their next life, man. You care for their this life, the next life they don't take care of themselves, right? That's why it's so important your house got a prayer wheel. You turn, anyone die in your house cannot go lower realm. That's it. If your house got Lamrim Chemo, die in your house cannot go lower realm. That's the power of prayer wheel. Those no monk die in monastery, we scared. No, we're not scared because got so many prayer wheel. We're going to go lower realm one. Unless they didn't keep their precept properly. If they keep their precept, they cannot purify, then you got no issue at all. Man. That's why stupa and prayer wheel and texts are so important. In Rashgya, in Bogaya or Rashgya, I will offer a real Sukhavati. That means you get the ticket, right? Cannot go to a Pure Land one. I will issue ticket that day. So you'll go to the Pure Land Amitabha Buddha. So that one, and that's it already. So easy already. Okay, last verse. By the virtue from this, may all migrating beings become excellent, conventional ultimate bodhicitta like the protector Chandrajik, who does not abide in the extreme of existence nor peace. This is written for the benefit of himself by the monk Tome, an exponent of scripture and reasoning in a cave in Rutu Rinchen. Okay, finish. Short mandala. Saji boge shoje metodram rela linchin di de gembadi sangeshin tu ni de wagi jogo nam la chin la jo barajo idam guru rana mandala gamni atayami. Dedication. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of a Guru Buddha, that I be able to liberate all the sentient beings from all their suffering. May the precious Bodhi mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline but increase forevermore. They say when we do weight, right, we do like one set of 8 or 3 sets of 8. Like in the guide, the 8 virtues of transformation, it's very, very good to do 3 sets of the thing in the morning, one time, read through 3 times. Then night time read through 3 times. When you familiar it over maybe 1 or 2 months, then you can cut down the amount of set. Then the winking becomes stronger. Then you always stay in there is that residual understanding in your mind. When there's that residual understanding in your mind, your action of speech and body will be affected by that. Then that will be collecting virtue. That will be called training your mind. That will be very, very beneficial. Okay, so we dedicate, so due to this merit, may all teachers teaching true path to enlightenment, anytime, anywhere in the world, long, stable life, especially His Holiness Dalai Lama. We pray for the unmistaken Captain Zopa Rinpoche to reincarnate, to be identified. Them sure expect this life, great teacher, great scholar, great yogi. For us, the MPND project to succeed, especially bearing Guru Rinpoche and Pokhara. So I also pray for all y'all to become expert in this 37 practice. Choose a couple one. Maybe out of the 37, choose maybe 3 or 4 that you think that you can do one. That you think you can do pretty well one. Then do that one. Then you try to divide this one, chop off head, no? Then whatever one. Maybe put a little bit behind. Once in a while, read. Pray you can do it. Then try to take, got one column say easy. This one, 小菜一碟, 这个难如登天 one. Understand not? Then you put it out. So at least you say do 37 things, your body won't do, but you say, I choose 3, then next 3, you by order of merit. Dedication one, must do one. The 3 circle, every time must do one. So some are very clear cut to do. The 6 perfection, right now, if you've taken a Bodhisattva vow, then there are sets of 18 root and 46 auxiliary. But some of the more difficult one are the harsh pit, whatever thing. Then you check, is it possible I do or not? Then you say, of course, if I put effort, I should be able to do. So you write yourself down, understand not? But if possible, try to do number 11 and number 22, number 23. This is the wisdom and exchange for others. Then all those hard speech one, correct? Then you can keep it to mind. May, regardless what they do, I will always love them. Then become very simple already. 无论你做什么东西，我永远就是你妈妈，我会爱你。Then when you think of sentient being, Bodhisattva, they say everybody like their only sa. 我永远就是你妈妈。Guys also can think like that, understand or not? That doesn't mean female only. So you see a only child. So I pray for you all to be able to do this very well. Then I pray for you all to really understand this morning, the 37 practice is a very high practice. But there are some part you can understand. There are some part probably to do, don't say bad thing one, very possible one. Then to able to continue to read the thing and then to familiarize yourself such that you can get blessing. Because anything written by Bodhisattva contains great blessing. And this great blessing can translate into merit, and the merit will make your practice easier. You need merit. When you need the merit, I pray this for you. Then I pray for all those people that associated with you, your family member, all of them be well and happy. Then all of them got karma in future to be able to practice the Dharma, find their teacher, then achieve the true realization, Dhammakaya and Rupakaya. By the merit created by oneself, mainly laboured, may I is mainly laboured, lead everyone's mainly laboured, and lead them to the state of Shakyamuni Buddha enlightenment, also mainly laboured. In this way, I make this delegation. 回向，愿以此功德普及于一切，我等与众生皆共成佛道。众生无边誓愿度，佛法无量誓愿觉，烦恼无尽誓愿断，断我无明，了我生死，愿我成佛，度众生。永不忘众生情，永不忘上师情。愿消三障诸烦恼，愿得智慧真明了，普愿罪障悉消除，世世常行菩萨。